Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Sunstriders. We're on Phase 3. That's our third campaign here at Sunstriders. And this will be Episode 6. I'm, of course, joined by my great friends and emerging storytellers over here on your screen right, my stage left. And, dude, we're continuing our story set in the Star Wars universe, set in our own little time frame, which, if you're watching this in 7 years, you might be like, wow, dude, why did the Rey Skywalker movie copy Sunstriders Phase 3 word for word, bar for bar? That's because Dave Filoni is currently listening in to this episode as we speak. And Lucasfilm is they're gang stalking me everywhere I go. Anyways, dude, let's get right into it. Okay, I have our session question cracked and ready for our 4-player characters here. Our 4-player characters, of course, being designation NUL-L or Noel, Samson Dalamis, Shib Kath, and Jeff Tyro. So, our session question for today to roll our destiny points is: when was the last time you cried in front of someone? Noel, I know you're a droid, but take your creative liberties where you may.
Okay.
Hey, Shib's ready.
Go ahead.
Easy memory recall, because it's probably just a couple days ago. Crying in front of Master Zoe, just about the unfairness of her situation, things of that nature. Feeling like she's been abandoned on this desolate planet.
Very good. Very good. Go ahead and roll your destiny points.
Hey, time to break it out, boys.
Time to break it out. Which, of
Wow.
course,
Big
very
three.
nice. Very nice. Which, of course, viewers, you say, wow, that's not how it goes. Home rule, you roll your force rating for your destiny points, and you select the dice you would like. Next PC.
I can go.
Please.
So, the closest thing akin to crying for Noel would probably have happened when he awoke to see his maker, Dr. Vesh, unresponsive on a surgical table on his homeworld of Raxus Prime, and realizing that he would receive no further directives. That now, like, he's taken the mantle of Dr. Vesh to himself, and now he has to figure it out.
Very good. Very good. Please roll your destiny points.
Dark.
Thank you. Next up, please.
The last time Jeff cried in front of someone would be in front of his training partner, Avenus, on their final mission to become full initiates of my order, the Matukai, and sent on seemingly an impossible mission because he died there in my arms.
Very good. Very good. Please roll your destiny points. And Samson, that leaves you, buddy.
All right, so I'd say Samson, the last person he cried in front of would have been Hazarmode, and it would have been in transport from Drakenlee to whatever transport shuttle we ended up on to get to Atone itself. Like, definitely not too long after getting off-world. And I mean, just overwhelmed by the input of this mission. The fact that we had to go so far that, this might cost years. but doing it for like having a major responsibility when you get there too. So it's like you can't dwell on it, and it's just all fucking clumped together on the transport.
Absolutely. Very good. Very good. I'll roll your destiny point for you. You, of course, got a dark side. Thank you.
Nice.
Okay. So, without further ado, we'll have a little bit of a recap, but I don't believe we'll need too much. But last episode, episode 5, chairman of the Convocation Council, Kazuki Sugri, pulled Samson to the side and said, hey man, you guys are all settled in now. We have some official convocation business we think would be great for you guys to go out and get hot on. Which was, of course, famed archaeologist Dr. Starbloom requesting the permission of the convocation to do a bit of a dig or a bit of a investigation or search of an anomaly that his rudimentary planetary scanner device had found. Kazuki did not seem super excited about this prospect, especially with the idea that this archaeologist, this doctor, might leave with artifacts from Etone, which in and of itself is frowned upon at best. But you four headed down the grand staircase, the great stairway down from the Shrine of Ancients to the landing zone, where traders of all sorts and kinds and pilgrims being offloaded and picked back up are milling about. You guys found Dr. Starbloom there in his little utilipede transport and pretty much gave him the runabout of what he was doing here, as well as his perhaps murky current academic standing, and whether his PhD is still in good standing or not with the academic core of the Inner Rim. And you guys went off on your expedition. Hooray! So went off into the jungle, figured it was going to be about a 5 or 6 day trip with good timing. Roughly said it's about 100 kilos away. 100 kilometers away, and you guys set off, made it through 2 nights, and on one of the nights ran into another Matukai member, deep in the woods, apparently, going by the name of the Chained Rathtar, a member that apparently had been kicked out or maybe exiled or forbidden from going to the Shrine of Ancients for whatever reason. That held a sash of the highest rank of the Matukai, which is, of course, Jeth's order as well. Had a little bit of a talk with him, which perhaps may have set Jeth on a introspective course of thought before finally camping down for the night and, having a little conversation by the lantern light. So we'll pick up right from there and just rock and roll it on the 3rd day of this expedition. So if somebody would be so kind, I would love if somebody rolled me just like a D100.
I'll roll it up.
Thanks.
13.
13. All right. Well, you guys are pretty lucky today. As the suns are out and bright, and there's nary a cloud in the sky. The greenish haze of the atmosphere seems emerald with the full suns, the 3 full suns shining bright in the sky. And it is a little moist. It's a little humid out. So perhaps as the day goes on, that might cause some problems. But some of you are from drier desert planets anyways, so the heat in and of itself might not be that big of an issue. But Dr. Starbloom will finish packing up his own things, try to... well, my attenuating crew, are we ready to continue our expedition? I must say, we should be getting close.
Finish it off then.
Indeed.
Lead on, Doctor.
How's everyone been sleeping?
Pretty well. I mean, not the best circumstances, but can't complain.
This place is a little humid.
That it is. That it is.
More than I am used to.
I had the strangest dream last night. As he's loading everything back onto the cart and rolling up, undowsing the little hydra lantern and just getting everything packed back up.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I had a dream I was soaring through the sky on wings of my own. That can only mean one thing. This archaeological expedition will go off grandly, and I will be back on top of the archaeology world yet again. Like a phoenix
funny.
from the ashes.
That's funny, Starbloom. I don't think I would have pegged you for a guy who really attaches a lot of meaning to dreams.
Well, you know, sometimes they come about, there can only be one answer.
I think I see what you're saying. It's been a while since I've had one, so.
Oh. I kept a dream journal as a child. But, you know, speaking of, as you guys
Just
are...
visibly chuckles.
As you guys begin hacking back through with the vibro machete and hacking back through some of the undergrowth as the birds and bugs and animals of Etone, many of which you guys have just caught fleeting glances of as you guys have tromped through with the sound of the repulsor lifts on the repulsor cart. Most of them have kept their distance from you guys. And perhaps helped out a little bit by Samson's bird friend as well. Perhaps the scent of a predator might keep some of the smaller animals away. Speaking of, I was curious. You all are part of the convocation. Yes, I'm aware of that. But do you all can use the Force, as they say?
Yeah.
What do you mean by you?
Oh, you can call on it for, tricks of magic and might.
There is no such thing as magic, my friend. It is all just the Force.
Sure. Now, I've done quite a bit of research on this, and I must say, some of it is astounding in its capabilities. Is it all the same for all of you?
In what way are you asking?
Does it speak to you? It tells you what to do?
I don't know that I would say that. I think mostly I kind of tell it what to do.
Oh, interesting.
I think that is an incorrect approach to the ways of the Force.
I think that's what we're here to find out. Who's got the right ideas?
Oh, ooh, perhaps I've stumbled upon a faux pas. But I was unaware that perhaps these things were so diverse. I do not.
It doesn't offend me. It's just that it's not how I was taught.
Yes,
See,
But does it have a will? I hear a lot
It
about
does
this in
indeed.
some of the academic papers.
see, where's my fridge, bro? Fuck. Is this shit? Alright, put one of those. Z-Force will hear you, but it sometimes will not speak. It is something to be observed and then drawn upon. You simply live to see it, and it will be shown. Maybe it will not speak, but it is up to your will to define its meaning. Yes, the Force has its will and it has its way, but it is ultimately up to you to interpret which way you will pick. I believe this is for every being.
I see.
That's one way of putting it.
What about you, NUL-L?
Well, to my knowledge, I am unable to. I believe I've seen our resident Jedi here, Shib, use it maybe once, if I remember correct. But I have no ability to call upon it or.
Well, of course not. You're a droid.
Well,
Hey,
okay, it doesn't
It
have to be
will
a
shoot the doctor an ugly look. Leave my friend alone.
Oh, but this is common knowledge, is it not?
You are quite right.
They say I can't use the Force. I'm not insulted by it. It's just the facts.
And you're not a lesser life form for not being able to.
Well, I'm glad you said that. That was my exact next question.
Maybe
Why
I can
can
relate
only
to-
some people do it? Why is there a choice or random chance?
It is quite simple. Those born with higher midichlorian counts have more, how you say, presence in the Force, I suppose is the best way of putting it.
But why has this not become an evolutionary standard across the species in which can access it?
the power is dangerous.
Well, danger is surely it makes you more reproductively attractive.
Higher rate of casualty.
Starbloom, I have a question for you.
Of course.
When you were growing up, you said it was on Corellia? Coruscant?
I split time, but yes, my family's dwellings were on Chandrilla. Yes.
You seem like a pretty well-to-do individual. Did you ever take Orback riding lessons?
No, but I've done a bit of husbandry in my time, not with any of the Orbacks.
Okay, well, in my experience, the Force is a lot like riding an Orback. Sure, it has a will of its own, but if you take the reins and steer it in the right direction, you're going to get a lot further than if it just carries you around.
I see.
And maybe everybody could ride an Orback, they just don't know how.
Huh. Interesting.
Jeff does make a great point as well. At the height of the Galactic Republic, the estimates for Force sensitives was only about anywhere from 1 in 15,000 to 1 in 5 million notable Force sensitives. And even at the height of the Jedi Order, we could not bring all of the Force sensitive children into the Order. So many
too
of
many
those
people.
children just grew out of it, never learned about their abilities, and they faded with time.
So it's a bit like a muscle. You know, you use it or lose it type thing.
You said 1 in
suppose you could-
15,000 Shib?
Yes,
1 in 15,000 with how many people are in this galaxy? That's just a
That
rounding
is-
error.
it is a very high estimate.
Still. Crazy.
Well, even like if these midi-chlorians, I've seen the term bounced about. I have no idea what they're talking about. But even so, you possess 1 midi-chlorian, you're force sensitive. Surely that would be the 1 in 15,000 count.
This is not exactly the way it works. The famed Anakin Skywalker of the Old Republic was estimated to have about 27,000 midichlorian count. So it's not just 1 midichlorian. They are in all of us.
Do you know where they reside? Is it in the blood?
From my understanding, it's in everything. They are symbiotic with all of the cells in our bodies.
But
So
do you think it's possible, if it is like a muscle where it could apathize, is the inverse true? Could someone train it when they never had it? If we took some of your blood and put it into Dr. Starbloom, would that work?
Yeah, I mean, makes
I-
sense to me.
I believe there were some experiments along those lines, and they led to not great results. The late Emperor Palpatine, I believe, was very invested in this study.
Everyone knows that his last resurrection was simply a sham by the Galactic Empire First Order Deep State for a last reaching of galactic control. It's impossible for one to come back from the dead.
My master would have to disagree with you.
Well, just saying.
I don't know, man. Starbloom's a doctor.
Of archaeology.
And Master Skywalker was the granddaughter of Emperor Palpatine.
Yes, but, you know. I don't want to wrinkle any feathers or anything like that, but, you know, those in power and all that. As you guys continue on through the jungle, interesting flora and fauna all around. Eventually, where's my notes? Here we go. Later on in the day, so you guys will break for a lunch and perhaps eat breakfast still moving. Enough rations, of course, packed either in your own packs or with the doctor. Refilling your waters through your little mobile water synthesizers or evaporators and things like that. Working overtime in the jungle, plenty of humidity in the air, so there's never any time where you would go thirsty. Eventually the doctor pulls a stop to the hover cart. Says, shh, 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 shh. I hear something. And he will actually reach down quietly, shut the repulsor lifts off, and gently lower the cart to the ground so the whir of its little motors aren't running. And he will sort of reach out to whoever's closest to him, almost like hold you guys still, like you were going to move and upset something, and like crane his ear out off to the front. And if you would like, of course, you guys can give me a perception check if you want to crane your hearing.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. I think Samson usually has the best one.
Let's see.
I have 3 green.
Simpson also has 3 green.
Yellow and a green, so take a yellow.
Terrific. Average check. We'll actually get 1 more yellow from the doctor.
Ooh. All right. I'll roll it.
Oh, I got you. I've
Oh, you
already
got it.
punched it in. Go, no worries.
Oh, I
2
see that now.
successes, 1 threat. So with 2 successes, as you guys stop, conversation halts. You sort of reach out with your audio senses through in just a little, not exactly a clearing, but in a part of the jungle that's a little bit less undergrown, or has a little bit less undergrowth than some of the other patches. The doctor sort of creeps forward and parts these 2 like big ferns, and you get a quick vision of 3 animals that are looks like a pack of these animals. They have like this brown fur. They're relatively large. They're like silhouette too. So think sort of cowish, if you will. They have these long claws and these long nose trunks that seem like they're a bit prehensile. They're kind of grunting to each other in their little audio, verbal language. I say language, sounds. And they seem to be just kind of digging around like the roots of a couple of trees and under bushes, and seem to be scavenging for food. The doctor says, "Oh, shh, everyone, quiet. Quick, come get a look. You'll see these creatures right here. Perhaps a bit of research, I believe, are native to the planet. They seem like they might share a descendant with the Drunta. The Drunta being Grunta, by the way. Pretty note takers. You'll notice they have no eyes of any kind. And yet, they move throughout their environment just fine. They're hunting for tubers and roots and things of that nature right now with their long claws."
Can I, is there a way to, I don't know if I need to unlock it in my tree to actually make the command, but can I get the bird to perhaps perch on a branch above where they're at, see what they do?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Yeah, why not? I think that's, you have your animal bond already. So yeah, you share a side-eye glance with the with one eye of your bird, of your Umbrellas, or your Usbrellas, my bad. And with a quick, silent, you notice, flap of his wings, like an owl, doesn't make a sound. It darts off to a branch of the tree, and you see it settle down on the branch above it. You notice he immediately tucks his wings back in, so he doesn't like make himself a big target like a crane might or anything like that. But he just tucks him, clucks a little bit. You will notice, however, as soon as he lands, all 3 of these snouts of the Druntas immediately point up in that direction, like they've noticed him.
Nice.
How are we
So
doing,
good
DM,
shit.
on... Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
How are we doing on food supplies?
I would say ration-wise, you guys are fine. You've actually made quite good time. You've had no
Okay.
setbacks or anything like that.
Okay.
No, finna make a meal. gonna make
I was gonna see if
a
nature
Trunta meal.
dictated.
Trunta jerky.
Now,
But could Samson derive that it's smell that they're using on a? I guess it's either that or echolocation, right? See which
Or
one
some-
Samson did.
Some third other thing.
I would say,
Oh, the force.
I'm going to give you a xenology check right here. How's that sound?
Sick. Sick.
Which you have a rank in, by the way, in case you didn't know that.
Oh, that's
And you don't know these creatures, so I'll give you a setback die. But yeah, we'll roll it like this. Oh, 2 successes, 2 threats. So with 2 successes, first success, Samson, I'll say you are pretty sure that it is not smell. Their snouts do not look like they are super sniffers. They look sort of more prehensile, more appendagey, to the point where it doesn't even really have like an opening, like where a nose might on the front of their trunks. And for your second success, I'll say you know for sure it's not echolocation either, because they have stopped their grunting or noise making as their heads snapped up to the branch.
Maybe it is a heat signature.
I will
Maybe
say,
they
with
more.
the 2 threats, as you're observing them, you see the 3 of them. They were kind of disparate around like the little base of the tree while they were digging. Now they've sort of formed into almost phalanxian style, like a trident spearhead, almost like protecting each other. And you begin to see the front of the 3 of their trunks vibrate in the air a little bit. Your Sprellis sort of cocks his head like he's trying to figure out what's going on. And then oh, nice. Is actually blasted off of the tree branch by an unseen force. With enough force to like remove a few feathers from his body. And you're up as he immediately flocks back to your shoulder post haste.
Give him a little pet for his bravery.
You got the t-shirt cannon.
And you see that they still, after that, their trunks lower, and the 3 of them sort of rotate their heads multiple times, sort of like this, in unison with each other, and then go back to rooting and digging.
So you have any observation stuff?
Was that some sort of compressed air blast from the creatures?
Look like it.
Question, Mr. DM. Would we have felt anything through the force?
Probably not. Outside of the normal abundance of energy from the jungle and your surroundings.
Yeah.
You can, of course, try to single out these creatures and see if you can perhaps get a bead on them if you'd like.
Hell yeah.
Great.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, give me a... I know you don't have... I don't believe you have sense, do you?
I do not.
Great. Well, give me a discipline check. Make it a hard check for me. And of course, you can go ahead and throw your force die in there as well.
All right. Discipline. Oh. Discipline. Force die. You said hard check?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ooh.
1 light side, 2 dark side. Shit.
I think I'm going to let that one go.
3 threats. Go ahead and take 3 strain for me.
Very good.
But Shib, you reach out. You try to center yourself. Whenever you let the force flow over you, it's a bit overwhelming, actually. It was centered, and it was like a bright spot while you guys were up on the shrine. But down here, closer to the planet and the rest of its life and living energy, it is disparate and flowing and ebbing in all directions. It is a web of waves crashing into each other and away from each other, like you're out at sea in a rough storm. And it's hard to pick anything out, let alone 3 beasts that you have never seen before.
Very good.
Perhaps we should capture one.
And put it where exactly?
Well, I hadn't thought about that.
You're supposed to be more of like an ancient history kind of guy.
I am, but I'm just saying, new things are interesting.
So you just want to capture it?
Well, perhaps we could study it through a biopsy.
I believe cataloging it and going through the proper channels would be the best course of action.
Well, of course. I just thought I would ask.
Anyway, don't we need like permission to do that?
Oh, I'm sure. I didn't ask. Sometimes, my young friends, it is better to ask for forgiveness instead of permission.
Perhaps it is better if we refrain from this course of action.
Very well. Just saying, I bet they would make a nice coat. Their fur looks rather soft.
We can unpack that on the way.
minus 50. Should dislike that.
The whole party disliked that.
I'm not above making making use of every part of an animal, but we don't have a need for that right now. We need to travel light if we're going to be on the road. And this is an unneeded distraction.
Very good. Well, they are in your path. Do you guys want to camp it down and wait for them to leave? Or do you just want to sort of walk out in the clearing, make your presence known, and see if they scatter so you can continue on your path?
Is it,
Hey,
is
Bear.
it down time, or do we have
Oh,
more
you still have
walking
plenty of,
we can
you
do?
have plenty of
No, I think we
daylight
can-
or you have plenty of travel conditions to get through for the back half of the day.
I'm more than happy going out and asking them to move.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, in the terms of science, we could see if they're territorial or not.
Ah, yes, in the name of science, of course. Yes, well, a little repulsor lifts turn back on as the doctor walks back over.
Hey, no,
and
how much do you weigh?
Close to, I don't know, 250 pounds?
I think I have an idea.
Oh boy.
So,
What are you thinking?
all right, well, back on my homeworld, whenever we kind of encounter like these territorial animals, they say to make yourself look really big and kind of flail your arms out like this to scare them. So what if you got on my shoulders and you started doing like a big rotation spin thing, and we can just, yeah,
I like it. I think we should try it.
let's do it.
Is a very interesting idea.
And then maybe you could play something really high pitched over your speakers.
You watch
Yeah.
out, because My motivator for my spine is not completely circular, so the gravity might feel a little off.
We'll make it work.
Well, Jeff, go ahead and give me just a athletics check to get Noel up there. One purple die, easy check.
Jesus Christ.
And then Noel, go ahead and give me a beautiful.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a coercion check with advantage, or with a boost die from the one advantage. And that will be against their discipline, which will be 1 purple.
Oh, yeah.
So Jeff, how exactly do you get Noel up on your shoulders, this behemoth droid monster?
Well, I'll go down to a knee, and I'll kind of let him walk over my back, and then I'll just stand up, grabbing onto his legs, and then I just take a wide stance while he gets the spinning word up until we get our centrifugal force back into the center.
Just start rapid fire spinning my top half.
And you guys shred the ferns that were in the way that you guys were sort of obscured behind. And immediately as you guys step out, you see the 3 Druntas immediately heads all snap to you guys, and then and just take off. Back, scatter in defense formations and disappear into the undergrowth in fast fashion.
Jesus Christ.
That went pretty well.
Yes, a successful test, I'd say.
Yes, I'm sure.
I like it. We got to save that for sticky situations, no?
It was quite horrifying from a sentient standpoint.
You would think it'd be more off balance with the giant club arm, but really everything worked out pretty nice.
I saw your hip flexors firing underneath your gi.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sore in the morning.
Stabilizers are quite impressive.
God.
Well, you guys continue on. As we're rolling along, it's another beautiful day, and it stays nice. No clouds, no weather. A nice breeze even seems to penetrate the canopy at times. And you guys make it to another camping ground, or a ground that you guys can clear out to camp. Specifically while you guys are setting down to perhaps eat your last meal of the day. Dr. Starbloom heads back and sort of sets up his scanner again, and gets his little gear rolling, like a little antenna dish spinning on top of his little hollow tank he has for it, and begins running his rudimentary scans. Oh, well, it seems we should be at the anomaly site sometime tomorrow. We don't have much travel time left. Seems we have made good time, or perhaps scans a little bit closer than normal, or a little bit closer than imagined. Now, I know it is showing we have gotten a little bit closer. The picture has gotten a little bit clearer. I know I mentioned a few thousand meters originally, but it seems like it's shrunk to about 3 to 3.5, and the topography wise, it seems to be a bit indented. It seems to lay a little bit lower than the rest of the surrounding ground. So perhaps be on the lookout for a ravine or a gulch of some kind.
How will this affect the expedition? Do we have the proper gear to enter into a ravine?
Well, it doesn't appear to be deeper than, say, 50 feet, so it should be fine. It should be walkable, traversable. Or perhaps we can find the entrance. It doesn't seems to be, the gulch itself seems to be about 3,000 meters.
Very well.
Now, let us camp. Just break it down, and we'll fall into your nighttime routines yet again. The doctor will Noel approach you some point in the night. Designation NUL-L. Do you have time for a few questions?
Of course. I mean, we have quite a few hours of sunlight before more sunlight.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. This Dr. Vesh of yours, do you consider him more of a father figure?
Yes, I'd say. I mean, he was my maker. I guess the closest thing to an organic's father, yes.
Indeed, well, perhaps more of a maker would perhaps be a mother for an organic being, but I digress. That's more gender studies, and I only had to take 1 credit hour of those. But yes, yes. So.
Minus 50.
Yes. So where I was going with this, where is he? Do you still take orders from him?
No, he is, fortunately, he has passed on to the immutable void, never to come back.
Ah. Do you think he's still here in spirit? Do you think he's still here in spirit? As part of the Force? As perhaps some people in our camp believe?
I would hope not. To my understanding, death is the last finality. For him to still be alive in some capacity would pretty much challenge the foundation I was built on. So I think no. I think he's gone.
Well, yes, I can understand. I can understand why that would be comforting to you. Now, I must ask, and perhaps this is impolite of me to do so, but
Please.
while I was on the Blue Decker Prism, a few of the individuals that I just so happened to have a conversation with about perhaps some of the other people that had come and landed on the planet. I had mentioned one, of course, of your stature, which is hard to miss, I suppose. So I suppose I'll just say it. Is it true that you have come to this planet because it will be destroyed?
Well, not explicitly. It is a possibility, and one that I'm very much looking forward to. But originally, I just came here to collaborate knowledge with the rest of Central Isopta, a group Dr. Vesh was a part of.
I see in this Isopta that is the mask that makes up your faceplate.
It is, yes.
Horrifying stuff, really. It's unsettling.
Very kind.
But, well, okay. You said not necessarily, so how can you tell these things?
Well, it's...
And what would you say the possibility is, in a mathematical sense?
Greater than 0.
Less than 1? Greater than 0? Less than 1? Greater than 1.
Definitely greater than 0. I'd say less than 100.
Perhaps I'll get back to you after I fix my parameters for my query. Perhaps it is taxing your droid processors and circuitry too much. I will think about my question and return to you later.
Very well. But, as well, your scanner, I noticed it is rudimentary. Do you think an influx of power would help with its display? Perhaps get us more detail?
Well, we've seemed to have enough power as it is. We haven't had any interference, but certainly if we begin to get perhaps some magnetic or atmospheric interference, a boost in power almost will certainly clear that right up. And I think I would go so far as to say that we've been lucky to not run into any interference on our 3 days of travel.
Well, do keep in mind that as part of my construction, I do have an attachment that would allow me to siphon energy should the need arise.
Oh, terrific. That is great. That is great to know. Thank you. And the doctor will return to his mat, his role.
I'll kind of follow him over and just talk to him as he's doing his little nightly rituals. So, Starbloom, is there anything we need to do from like a scientific standpoint before we go into the archaeological site? That way we don't contaminate it? I saw this idea on your show. Some people
because it is unknown, and we have not yet found the site, I would say no. Should be fine.
Perfect.
And if it is just perhaps, there's no telling what it is. I mean, if it's a ruin, yes, perhaps, we should go with utmost caution, but depending on the durability of said possible construct or artifact or location, I have enough gloves for all of us. The Nylanite.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Of course. Now, Jeff, do me a favor. Go ahead.
Yes.
Dom, you look like my dog whenever she's trying to wake me up.
Hey, I'm gonna be 5 minutes.
Okay,
I'm gonna
you're
disconnect and return.
Oh, you're gonna disconnect? No! Why would he
We
do
got him.
this?
Quick
You
bio,
could,
boys.
Why would he?
Yeah, we
why
can do a
would
little
he-
bio.
Why would he do this to me? Why would he do this to me?
He doesn't want the people in the gas station hearing him being a nerd.
Why you gotta take his phone into the gas station? No,
Dude,
that's
I brought.
we can quick bio. No big.
I brought you guys
He's
in the
in Morgan
Buc-ee's.
City. Real shit. Noah's a real one, dude.
All right, I'll be right back.
I suppose I'm gonna swap my laundry.
Yo.
I've returned. Chris. Chris.
Chrissy.
Chris.
Hello. What's up?
You think I should spend the extra $200 for a blue gem case hardened AK? Or should I just spend the regular amount for a non-blue gem?
How much is the regular amount?
Let me look it
250.
up.
So you're gonna be. So you're trying
Blue
to spend
gem.
$450?
No, he's not spending any money. He's investing money.
Investing, and of course I already sold some other skins, so it's I'll be spending. If I do the 451, I'll have to put a little extra in, but that's no big deal really.
How much are you putting in?
For the 451, probably 175.
Oh,
It's
fuck,
pretty
dude.
sweet.
Do it up.
Yeah.
It's pretty. I've spent more than that on League of Legends
Oh,
skins in a
what?
single
Look at
night.
this.
Hold on, look. I'll send you the two I'm looking at on my CS float real quick. Hold on.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that shit's clean. Fuck, dude.
Hold on.
Spin
No,
it
hold
up.
on.
Wait,
Hold on.
Wait,
It's
hold
there's
on.
1,000 different seeds, so you guys might be
Okay,
looking at the
okay,
wrong one. Okay, so so I like, let's see, where, oh, did it sell? No, yes, it's okay, it's still here. Beautiful. Okay, this one, tier 3 blue gem, not fully blue mag, however,
But in general,
which I'm okay with. Let me see if it'll actually, let me link this somehow. Median trade time 4 minutes. Wow.
Also, Jake,
So
yeah.
what y'all doing after the session?
I don't know. What are you trying to do? Oh?
I suppose
I got internet.
I can I suppose
got
I
my
can
computer.
help out with my lad.
I got free time, baby.
Okay. How do I I've linked these before. Why is this not,
It's my personal favorite AK skin.
why is it not, can I not do it in the mobile app? Or on the
I'm a
desktop
fan
app?
of the OG Asimov, dude.
Those are pretty cool.
Ooh, the Empress is kind of fucking sick.
The Empress goes crazy.
The Empress is
And it's
good
not an
skin.
insane skin. Not an insane price.
I think I actually have the Asimov. Hold up. Or I did. I might have sold it for something else. Percy Cow. Items owned. Counter-Strike. Judgment of Anubis, PB Bison. That's me.
Ooh.
3,037 kills on it. Running with my PP out. That's me.
I do love that one.
That's so funny.
That is a
That
classic.
was my Steam name for a long.
That's a classic Chris Whaley right there.
The
Oh, yeah, I
gold
do have
arabesque is
So
actually
the golden arabesque
insane.
is nice. Okay, so that's the one that is my current personal favorite, which is a blaze pattern on the mag, but a blue gem top receiver, which is
blaze
nice.
pattern on the mag. How do
Yes, bro.
Is there like a zoom in I can go see?
You should be able to click it, and then you should be able to.
Oh,
if
there it
you,
is.
Yeah,
Open Steam, I see.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that thing's pretty fucking clean.
Ooh, and then
Gnarly.
this one is a mag blue gem, but it is in well-worn quality. But I think the well-worns actually look better on the case hardened than the factory new sometimes. Check that one out. Mag's almost 100% blue. Very cool. Ignore the stickers. I'll be scraping those off if I do buy.
I was about to say, can you take the stickers off?
Yes, I'll be.
The mag
scraping.
is super sick, actually.
Mag is crazy on that one. Oh, and then this is the other mag blue gem that I really like as well.
I don't know, man. That all blue.
Well, check
magazine?
that one I just sent you.
Okay. Ooh,
Ooh.
that one's fucking sick.
Let me see the
I love that it's like
backside.
mostly gold.
Ooh. I think that's the winner. I think that's the last one's the winner.
Yeah,
What's the
that one
price?
looks
There's no
real
O.
fucking good.
Unfortunately,
$4.30?
that's the very pricey one.
Oh, it ain't nothing but a thing. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing to me.
Yeah, I think that one's by far the sickest one.
Yeah.
The last one. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
The mag is so clean. I love the. Hold on, let me zoom back in. The pattern on the body of the gun looks almost like a thermal pattern, like a
yeah.
heat pattern. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, this mag is really nice on this one.
It just looks so good.
Yeah. It is tier 3 though.
What's that mean?
So you have 3 tiers of blue gems. Tier 1 being
Okay.
the best, tier 3 being the worst.
Really? But
Yeah.
I don't know.
But the blue gems go off of the blue on the body, not on the magazine. So you can
I guess
have
you
some
can't really
overlap. But blue gem mags are an entirely different beast. Yeah. Sunstriders fans, dude, welcome to CS Skinology in our downtime right now.
Oh, I see the 2.5. What's the 0.0?
They do have some what they call gold gems or piss gems, if you're more of a fan of that. In which they're
I see the piss
entirely-
gem right here.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty bad.
It's they're cool though. Some people like them. So I don't know, 380 for the well worn, that's like really low float or battle scarred. I mean, or 430 for what I think is a nicer magazine. That's much better float. I think that's pretty simple. A lot of
I
body
like the,
orders.
I like the 431.
431.69.
Yeah, that's my favorite with the. It's got the almost thermal pattern on it. It's pretty sweet.
What other one did I have in here? Oh, they have a Nyan Cat one, which is pretty fun.
Yeah,
I
I
put
see
5
this,
rainbow stickers on it. Pretty cool.
Of course he did. I see this Gamma Doppler switchblade. It looks pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, $21,000 for the Gamma Dot butterfly. Yeah, man,
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
pretty sweet. Yeah, you're right. They are
Pretty sweet.
pretty sweet. But but yeah, for the blue gems, the people that or the reason that the higher tier 1 skins, it's because in the view model you only see like the top of the receiver cover or the dust cover. So if the dust
That
cover's
makes
all
sense.
blue,
Yeah,
you see
that
the
makes
most
sense.
blue all the time, so on and so forth.
That
Which
makes
I could give a shit less about, really. I just want it to match my sweet case hardened gloves.
in the load-in screen.
Yeah. I do like the blaze patterns, though. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty cool. the blood in the water patterns, if you will.
The last thing I need to be getting onto right now is this fucking marketplace.
Dude, I think you should buy 100 cases and 100 keys and gamble tonight after this group.
That's what I'm doing. That's awesome.
Yep.
Wow. They are so sweet, though. The Medusa.
There it is.
All right, great. Let me close all my marketplace so I can lock back in. He's got a beverage.
A bevy.
Okay, beautiful.
I think you had.
Where was I?
Jeff. Last. You had something directly for me. After I asked questions to Starbloom about what procedures we should take going into the.
Oh yes, yes. Unless, of course, perhaps we rejoin, we find something. It is a structure. You know, we might not want to touch so much or use flash photography or anything of the kind. But you know, we have to enter. We must. That's our duty as scientists, right? But we must do it in a way that does not disturb anything.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds good. I'll follow your lead.
No,
I'll be your junior archaeologist.
Of course, yes. The Junior Expedition Corps, of course. Perhaps you guys can pitch that to your chairman in case we, have something of this in the future. Okay, this can be the first response team.
Yeah, I like that.
But also Jeff, go ahead and give me a vigilance check, man.
Okay.
It's going to be against 2 reds, 2 purples.
When in Rome. Make it a dead even check. Oh no, we're gonna have to load.
3 failures, 1 advantage.
Brutal.
1 advantage. Well, I'll tell you this, Jeff. As you guys are walking around your campsite, the shadows cast by the baby son, or really the eldest son, the smallest son, now long and causing a crisscrossing of shadows from different angles. You know that you are not alone at this little camp location. There is something else on the perimeter, on the edge, looking in. But you can't quite see from where. Feel it. You just catch a glimpse of its intent. It seems to be stalking you.
Dom is gone.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
He's going through the Bayou Jungle Patch himself.
I would go. I'd go find Shib.
Oh.
Hey, Shib.
Yes. What can I do for you, Jeff?
You seem to be more kind of in tune, I guess, with maybe the force, maybe the surroundings a little bit than I am. I just can't shake a feeling that something's watching this camp tonight. Figured I'd let somebody know.
Real quick. Not real quick. Jess, how do you feel about involuntarily being imbued with power?
The Matukai are all about making people involuntarily do things.
Very good.
For training.
Nice.
I could, I guess it's not going to be involuntary. I could help you search in a way, if you would like.
Yeah, I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, it's just like it's lingering just on the edge of the shadow. I can't pin it down.
Give me a moment. DM question, metagame question.
Yeah, man.
Would this be a perception check?
I would say yes, now that we're forcing a look, yeah.
Very good. Then I will use imbue on Jeff, and I will increase his cunning, or I will try to increase his cunning.
Terrific.
So that he can look better. So,
Do you need to make a check for imbue, or is it just committing the die?
I do have to roll them,
Okay.
but yeah. And there's something else. All right. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
I will, of course, use the 2 light side.
Nice, which is exactly what you need. So what does that look like,
Yeah.
Shib?
What does this feel like?
So it does say engaged, so I'm just gonna, Shib's a hugger. So I'm gonna center myself, and then Shib will walk up to Jeff and put her hands on his shoulders and just kind of like lean in a little bit, do this thing right here. And I don't know if there's any like visible thing going on, but I don't know. As far as what it looks like, I'd say that's about it.
Nice. And I'll say, Jeff, you feel like you have another set of eyes and ears and sixth senses, as now you perhaps would peer around the edge of your encampment again, this time with perception. And I will knock one of those reds down, but I will spend the point to put it back. So 2 reds, 2 purples again.
And then what advantage do I gain?
You get an extra green die.
Okay.
And then, hey man, upgrade that shit.
Amen. All right.
And I will say, take a boost die as well. Take a blue dice.
Let's see.
I like whenever we role play for our check.
Is this force die have anything to do with this?
It's
Okay if it's not.
In this moment, I'll say yes in an untrained sense, so you can add your force die to it. Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh, wait.
Ooh. I would like to use my light side point
What do you want to use your light side point for?
to steal my heart for what is to come. No, I don't see anything. Shit.
Wait. I guess it's too late. So I have valuable facts.
It's far too late for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see anything. Shib. I mean,
I was fucking cruising through my talent tree before
Wait a
you tried to
minute.
make the roll. I was like, "Wah!"
I
So,
appreciate the help, but I don't see it. I just
So-
can't shake the feeling though.
so Jeff, with that, as you walk out and you peer around and you really center yourself and search deeper into the mist. I say the mist, into the jungle cover. You actually do find what you were looking for. However, it's because it's pouncing out of the top of the tree that you are underneath.
Oh, no.
With its jagged teeth and claws out as a Nexu leaps from the tree.
Oh baby.
Oh,
And he
my.
will get, of course, an
It's
attack
Google
on you. Oh, don't worry. I got
That's
a picture.
the,
I got a picture
episode-
for you right here, buddy.
That's the episode 2 crop top maker.
Yeah.
Oh!
episode 2 crop top maker. Correct.
Oh, that's horrifying. The spider, leopard, scorpion, cat. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, man. So he will go ahead and get a sweet claw attack on you as he jumps out of the tree onto you with a ferocious pounce, of course, or a fierce pounce. So he will be able to knock you down by using his aim maneuver,
I would like to take my maneuver to fall down.
naturally. Okay, so do you have any defense, melee defense?
I do not have any defense. I have 6 soak though.
Very good. Ooh, wow. So this is what we'll do here. 1 success, 3 advantages, 1 triumph. Jeff, as the next who gets down, it is only 6 damage. So you are able to shield yourself most effectively, maybe grab his claws, forearm shiver him in the mouth to keep the snatching teeth from getting a hold of anything perhaps really vital. And because he doesn't do any damage, he cannot crit you. But 3 advantages we'll go ahead and use as knockdown. So you will be prone with the big Nexu on top of you. And then his triumph, we'll go ahead and upgrade the next attack onto him. And we'll go ahead and roll initiative. So,
all right.
You guys go ahead and roll vigilance, no difficulty. And don't forget to hit your little add to initiative chart. And the cat will use cool.
Okay. All right there. Vigilance. Yes.
One, two, three. Oh, and Jeff. And Samson. Vigilance. Add to initiative. Roll as GM. But this is actually a PC slot. Oh, whoops. Move. Convert to PC slot. There we go. Alrighty, so we have a PC slot up first. Who would like it?
Shib will take it.
Well,
As
please.
Jeff falls to the
ahead.
ground.
Yeah. And I had 3 advantages on my failed roll. I'll say that maybe I can use those for Shiv to have noticed where I went.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I love that. That's correct.
Very good. So, yeah, I think in this situation, Shib's pulling out the holdout blaster. And how far away am I?
I would say you're probably medium range right now.
Very good. I will take an aim, and I'll take the 2 strain for another aim. I'm going to start blasting.
Oh, please, go ahead.
Nice. 7 damage. And I'll pass the boost.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 7 damage onto the next suit. Terrific. And that'll be our next PC slot.
I'll take it. Can I guess I would try to get back onto my feet if I'm able to do that.
Yeah, so you're not pinned down, so it will
Okay.
take one of your maneuvers to stand up.
Absolutely. Happily. And then I would unarmed strike.
Please, go ahead. Now, with your unarmed strike, I do want to remind you, you can dual wield your fists. To do so, you have to increase your combat check by 1 purple dice. And then if you have 2
Sure.
advantages, you can hit twice.
I love it.
And you can do that
Cool.
every time you attack.
My God. Okay, so that bring it up to 3 purples, right?
Correct. I don't believe I'm adversary. Yes, correct. Be 3 purples.
3 purples. Okie doke. Let's give it a shot. Wait. Chris, did you pass that boost light to me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Come
Well, I just
on,
passed it to
success.
No!
Ooh.
So, 1 threat, go ahead, take a strain, but you do have 1 triumph as, Jeff, you immediately begin not only protecting yourself, but going on the offensive. You get a sweet forearm shiver underneath the jaw connective tissue of the Nexu as it snaps a little bit over your head, and you manage to duck roll out of one of a large overhead swipe of its nasty claws at you. And you guys are in a bit of a lockstep right now. What would you like your triumph to be?
I'll say my triumph, I'm able to kind of get behind it a little bit and just kind of corral it. It's like broadside to make it easier for Shib to have a blaster attack on it next time.
Oh, perfect. So we can upgrade the next attack onto it if
Sure,
you like.
yeah.
Sweet. Very good. And it is his turn, or the Nexu's turn. So now that you have corralled it on its side, it will do its next favorite move with its barbed tail and attempt to tail
Why
whip
not?
you. Yeah. Which will have his upgraded check from his last triumph. Now, do you want your triumph to work on this check to attack you, or do you want to save it for your offensive?
I'll save it on the offensive.
Okay, very
However, this one, I will try and use the dodge, which is suffer a number of strain no greater than the ranks of dodge to upgrade the check by that number. So I have 1 rank of dodge.
Okay.
I would like to I'll suffer the strain.
Very good, and it's upgrade. Very good. Okay. And hell, I'll go ahead and spend a point. I don't want you guys to be too
we would hate to
lonely
go
over there.
We go starving.
Yeah, feast or famine, you know. Ooh, 2 successes, 4 advantages as the barbs of the tail, as you wrap around its side, sort of in a side saddle scenario, and you feel the barbs of the tail whoosh, whip past the top of your head, just barely ducking, as it is 6 damage, which is not enough to penetrate your soak. As you once again successfully avoid damage from this predator cat. So with his 4 advantages, you guys are now, it's bucking. It's like you're riding a bronc. You're holding on to it. It's jumping around on its 4 paws, trying to roll around, and you're holding on, dragging your heels in the ground. So I'll give 2 setbacks to this next person, or the next attack.
Yeah.
It is our PC.
Yeah, I think I'll turn and follow the blaster bolts from Shib. Medium range, you said, so 2 maneuvers would get
Yep.
me engaged.
Absolutely.
I'll take the 2 strain to get to engaged range, and I'll try to like lower my crab arm and like charge her from like Left 4 Dead, just like
Oh, yeah.
ram her.
Absolutely. So, yeah, you will have 2 setback, but you'll also have an increase. You'll have an upgraded check. Your combat check. So it should be 2 purples for the melee, upgrade from green to yellow, and 2 black dice.
1 from the weapon itself. So yeah, we win these.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice. So, Noel, you charge up from perhaps just settling into low power mode. The sound of blaster bolts and growling and, thuds of impact perhaps jolt you into active mode, and you charge across the opening. Charger style, of course, like you said, and just absolutely big hand throttle it. 2 threats. Go ahead and take 2 strain, as perhaps all of your systems were not quite online yet, and you get a bit of jolt feedback from charging into the fray, perhaps a little bit too early. But you do get some good damage in on the next one. And Samson, it will be your turn. What would you like to do?
So 2 range bands to get to the cat.
Correct.
All right, so excuse me. Double move for the -2 strain,
Yep.
or the +2 strain, and then draw the Kirky. Press forward.
Very good. Kukri.
Kukri. A cuckoo for kukri.
Engaged. Nice even check. 2 and 2.
Win these.
Historically.
1 success, 2 advantages. What would you like your 2 advantages to be?
Like a pass boost.
Absolutely. So next person, you'll
Whoa,
get-
wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Oh, heal 2 straight.
Oh, terrific.
I'd be forgetting about that.
We can certainly do that. You will deal 3 more damage to him. That will bring us to the first PC slot again, as we are now all, except Shib, in engaged range. Encircling this
Very good.
massive jungle cat, wrestling with Jeff.
Hey man, I'm gonna do the same thing.
blasting at him.
And I'll take an aim. 1 failure.
So, Shib, it is getting harder as all your friends surround this singular target to find a clear shot. And right as you're about to squeeze the trigger, Jeff gets a nasty hip drop tackle on the side of it, and a big dust cloud shows up, and you manage to just pull the blaster up from being on target as you squeeze the trigger, and the bolt harmlessly goes into one of the trees, missing your friend and the beast. Any other maneuver?
You know what? I'm gonna quick draw my boken.
Very good, very good, very good. And next PC.
Just gonna call out in the fray. Hey, Starbloom, you coming out here? And he's gonna try and attack.
Very good. Go ahead and make your attack.
I am gonna go ahead and try to upgrade this check one more time and see what I can get.
Oh, for a dual wielding?
For the dual wield, yes. 1 success, 1 advantage. Don't get the double strike, but I will also add I'll suffer 2 strain. Sorry. To add damage equal to ranks. So I'll add 1 more damage. 1 more damage to this through martial.
So very good. So 6 damage total then. What would you like your 1 advantage to be?
Passive boost to whoever's next. I think to Null.
Very good. Very good. Beginning to whittle this thing down. And now it has taken quite a bit of damage, and perhaps now has realized that it may have bitten off more than it can chew. However, it is going to try and knock the big angry droid down to the ground. So he'll go ahead and aim and pounce at Noel. And it's going to use a bite attack this time. And I'll upgrade. Okay. Dang it. Not enough advantages for the sweet and snare, but Noel, as the gnashing teeth perhaps get ahead of your crab arm into some of your juicier, softer circuits. That'll be 9 damage pre-soak. And he'll take a boost dice on his next one. Next PC.
I think that'll be me. I'll there's no kind of grapple or restrain action in Star Wars RPG, right?
Not really. There is an
Mostly
ensnare,
narrative, right?
but it is definitely narrative as well. So if you do want to try and restrain it, we can try and do like perhaps a contested athletics check, something of the sort.
Nah, actually, I'll just smash it.
I'll just kill him.
Sweet. I love it.
Get the boost from Jeff. I'll take the 1 maneuver to aim.
Very good. One success. Yeah, look at all this blank dot. So, good. More damage. Now, you hear a pretty sweet crunch as you make a solid contact on its rib cage. You definitely know you shattered a couple in there. And it will probably, if it gets a chance, be looking to get the hell out of here relatively quickly. But, Samson, next PC.
So as it's looking pretty movement, I think Sam's just gonna up it and swing an 8 Could I, yeah, I think I'll take the 2 strain and double aim, huh?
Alrighty, very good. 2 strain to double aim with your long-bladed kukri. Okay, build. Double aim. Would you like to use a destiny point? You have 3 and 2.
I'm alright.
Okay, very good. Never hurts to ask. 1 success, 3 advantages, which is enough to crit, by the way.
Crit that motherfucker.
Well, of course, as you must. And you also have vicious 1, so that'll be a plus 10. Roll him. Ooh! That is the overpowered critical, which means you will get to make the exact same attack again.
Let's go, dude.
Love that one, dude.
That's a juicy one. So
Been on the receiving end a couple times. What?
we'll roll that one. Oh yeah, buddy. 2 successes, 3 advantages.
Do it again.
I'll roll your plus 20 for you. See what we get. Compromised. I forget what compromised is, but it certainly does not matter as he is officially over his wound threshold, and the kukri will cut him into some ribbons, slice him up good, before eventually falling inert in between you and Null. Switch my music back. And as soon as the fight's over,
Of course.
Dr. Starbloom explodes out of his bedroll with just a little survival knife, effectively. What has happened? Oh, dear heavens!
Does he have his little nightcap on?
Yes.
I got ambushed by whatever the hell this thing is, and you slept through the whole thing.
Oh, I was simply finding my defensive tool. I forgot where I placed it. Well, let's have a look, shall we? Oh, yes. I wonder if this is a native beast. Certainly appears to be a Nexu of some kind. They've been propagated widely throughout the galaxy, so perhaps so, perhaps not. Perhaps old pilgrims or travelers deposited them here. I wonder if it
What
is...
use would anybody have for one of these things?
Oh, they can be fierce protectors. If trained.
Really? You could train them.
Yes.
Wow.
I suppose just like you could train, say, a Dianoga or a Rathtar or a Rancor. You can train all of them in the hypothetical.
I'll take your word for it.
You know, it is said some of the natives on Felucia ride the Rancor.
Really?
Yes, indeed.
I would hate to see that thing coming.
Oh, yes. Well, does anybody know how to do a field dressing? I would hate to leave him here for the vultures, the carrion feeders.
I think,
I don't know if it's fancy, but
Samson's gonna speak up here.
Yeah.
It should be left as it is to return to where it came from.
Oh. Part of the ecosystem. Yes, I suppose.
I guess we are good on rations.
That we are. Well. Whew.
But we should probably move it a little bit away from the camp, though, right? Like,
Samson?
Let me make this turn.
He's drifting?
That why is Dom's car upside down?
Oh. We can move it, yes, but we should not take anything from it. We did not come
Yeah.
here to harvest animals.
I can get behind that. Let's just drag it away from here. Sam, you might give me a hand?
Samson oblige. 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 Oblige.
Very good, very good, very good. Well, it's easy enough to move the carcass a little bit further into the jungle. It doesn't take too much effort. It's a large creature, but the two of you are strong enough to get it done. As you return, the dusk of the day has officially fallen, and even is perhaps starting to become, or about to become, light again after the activities of the night. Is there anything else anybody would like to do?
Not for me.
Go to sleep.
Very good. Well, go ahead and rest and remove your strain and one wound.
All strain?
Yes, all strain.
Okay.
Yeah. For your rest. And you guys will wake up without a hitch on the next day. And in the morning, as you guys are packing up, lo and behold, the doctor has a bit of a frown develop on his face as he's working at his holotech, at his little scanner. What? Damn it. What is wrong with this thing? Piece of scrap. Knew I should have paid more for the upgraded model.
What seems to be the problem, Doctor?
This thing is on the fritz. I'm not getting a clear reading anymore. When we had set up camp last night, it was working just fine.
Not getting a clear reading how?
We've been on path to the anomaly site, and it seems like we should be within, even now, just a few hours from one of the edges. But it seems to have changed. What it once was, it's no longer picking up the gulch-type structure, or gulch-type anomaly on the reading, on the topography.
Don't say that.
But I am getting a lot of interference. It maybe have something to do with the atmosphere or something of that nature.
No, what about that thing you talked about earlier?
Yes, I mean, I could look at it.
Oh, yes, please. Let's see if perhaps we may be able to boost the power and get this thing cleared back up.
Yes, allow me one moment. I'll reach for his regular protocol droid arm, like flick the wrist back, and there's a little like fork, almost like the R2 fork.
Mm-hmm. A scomp link.
Scomp link. That's the word.
Real quick, can I, if possible, I'd like to perform the valuable facts action so that I can assist Noel in repairing this thing.
Of course.
So, quick question. It says average knowledge check, doesn't specify which one.
I would say knowledge here. Go ahead and give me education.
Very good. Ba-ba-ba. Average check. Yep. All right. If successful, add triumph to one ally skill check during the encounter.
Very, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so, yeah, Noel, go ahead, give me a computers check.
Right.
Which, the doctor has a rank in, if that helps you. Okay, very good. Then that'll just be an unassisted boost die, so you get a blue. And it will be a hard check, but let's go ahead and make it 1 red, 2 purples.
And the automatic triumph from
Go ahead and add that in, yeah, into your dice pool. You should be able to click the little triumph symbol on your build pool.
First time for that.
Let me make sure that's a triumph, because that seems a little bit broken.
Valuable facts. It's a pretty sweet one.
Padawan tree. Valuable facts. That's fucking triumph, dude. That seems very
Pretty
broken.
nuts. That's really cool.
Ah, yes. Good thinking, Ship. The wire should be rotated counterclockwise.
Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
2 triumphs. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so not only that, I'll say, Shib, as you go over and look at it, it actually looks like whenever you're looking at the striations on the hollow tank of how the lines are sort of fuzzing and things, it definitely matches up with what you think is probably some kind of magnetic interference. And with that as well, as you perhaps start talking about that, Noel, you rolled your own triumph of kind. As you look up and observe sort of the sky for the first time of the day, you notice the one change of today that was not there the last 3 days of your trip. It is very, very overcast with these large sort of gunmetal gray clouds sort of glistening and reflecting away from the sort of normal emerald green skybox of Etone. And a few of them are camped directly overhead. And 3 successes, however, those are just triumphs. The sucker gets back up online, you juice the power. It's still very fuzzy, but the anomaly does, like the lines, like topography lines on the hollow tank sort of start fizzing out again, but sort of settle. The ravine does appear again, but it seems to only be about 1 kilometer long. And you notice with your last success, you notice on one end of the triumph, or one end of the little ravine or the gulch, the end furthest away from you, there's a little hill. And you can there's just one little budge of a topography line that notices it's different from the surrounding. So it's about 150, maybe 200 meters long. So it's just a little baby blip on the hollow tank of what might be higher elevation at the end of this gulch. Well, a good show, you two. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know why it was still doing that. I'm just so strange. I have a perfectly fine sunny day, and for some reason it's all on the fritz.
Dr. Starbloom, has this hill showed up on any of your old scans?
Hill? What hill?
Pointed out.
I think that might just be a data inconsistency. I've never seen that before.
In any case, it may be worth keeping an eye out for once we put eyes on it.
Of course. Well, at this rate, it looks like we're about maybe a few hours, perhaps a little bit sooner out. So, if you all are ready, perhaps we can get on our way.
Lead on. I am anxious to see what lies ahead of us.
All right. So, you guys pack up camp and head out again on your expedition. And just like the doctor says, and not but probably maybe 2 hours, 15 minutes, it is not so much a clearing. It seems like the jungle has, or the canopy has connected over the top of this area again. But being able to power up the scanner has made things much, much easier to where you won't need any survival checks to be able to find the location you guys were looking for. You come up to or find a little stream that's running. You follow it for a little while, and lo and behold, you notice that it flows into what can only be described as a gulch. You haven't really seen anything else like this in the jungle up to this point. But it's pretty much a straight line. It doesn't curve or anything like that, and the stream just kind of flows down it like a ditch. And at the end of it, now it is about a kilometer, so you can't quite see in great detail, and some of the canopy goes into the way. But you can certainly tell that at the end of it, there is a collection of like vegetation in mass and dirt, and it seems like the water that runs in the stream is pooling at the base of it, like a little retention pond or reservoir naturally. And the gulch is, it's not like upturned dirt or anything like that, like little ducktails and all kinds of other vegetation and weeds and grass and little long tubers and flowers are sprouting up from the little edge of this babbling brook. That's maybe like not even a foot across. It's definitely not a lot of water flowing down, but enough to where you can hear it kind of moving if you listen hard. It's all green and grassy and stretches out for about a kilometer ahead of you. Well, I'll say, if I had to guess, perhaps this was an abandoned agricultural site of a long-dead species now overgrown and recompassed by nature. Perhaps if we begin excavating from this side with our tools and looking into the dirt cover of the sides of the gulch, we may find things like pottery or rudimentary tools and edged, well, not weapons, but edged tools like perhaps a hose or rakes or shovels.
So,
and other signs of irrigation.
What hell of a guess.
This will take some time.
I would like to do an insight check on the doctor.
Sure. Well, what are you looking for? What are you looking to pry out of him?
I think he's lying.
About what?
I think he's lying about... I think he knows what's here. He's looking for something specific.
Ah. Well. Yes, give me I want to say a discipline check, but let me double check. It's been a while. Lying. Here we go. Yes, give me a discipline check.
Okay.
And I will say that that will be against, say, a red and 2 purples.
Very good.
And I'll spend my last pip. Oh, nice. So make it 2 reds and a purple.
All right. See if I fucking have anything else. Doesn't look like it. All right. Ooh,
2 failures, 1 advantage. Shib, he has been talking so much, and he's been so all over the place for the last 84 hours that it has become grating, probably, to you, especially with perhaps his more distasteful opinions on some things. But with 1 advantage, there's certainly a glint in his eye And you might think that it's a little bit strange that he would be so excited to find irrigation tools at a place like this.
When the moment arises, I'd like to take Samson aside.
Well, of course, I'll say he'll actually, he's excited. Now, there's no doubt about that. Like, he's pumped up. So he'll start opening his actual excavation tools and things like that. And Noel, he'll approach you first. Says, "My friend, this here is a shovel. You're going to need a shallow grade. I will mark it off with the hollow tape. And we're going to go layer by layer, square foot by square foot, starting on the right side. So as I mark it off, you may begin digging and use your parameters to make it 6 centimeters off the top layer."
Did you approach
Precisely.
me because I'm a droid?
No, I did it because you are
Ooh, is that
large,
what you want
and
me to
perhaps
do
the
the
work will
work?
be easy. Oh, I will be digging as well, I assure you. But there's only one shovel, and I have to do the taping first.
It looks like I'll take first shift with the shovel.
Don't worry, I'm
That's how
going
they
to,
get
as you work, I will be doing the holotaping, and then I will be done with the holotaping, and I will get the shovel, and then perhaps our friend Jeff will have the shovel after me. You may rest your service.
Gladly.
So he'll guide you off with his little hollow measuring tape, and literally at the start of where the ravine. Oh, I will say this as well. You guys do notice that the ravine, like you guys walk up, it doesn't like grow up; it goes down into the ground. So like the little stream flows down. So you guys are on a normal level and begins down, like a ditch. So he begins marking the first little, probably 3 meters by 10 meters that go to the center of the ditch from the edge. And it's Shiv and Samson, I believe, where Shiv was going to try. Right. Well, we'll wait on Chris. Jeff, what would you, since we have a moment, Jeff, what would you like to begin doing at this supposed site?
Okay, so I mean, does it look like it would be an agricultural site? Like, is it flatlands, plains, or are there like intricate like buildings or like ruins, remnants of like structure?
So from here, there are no buildings of any kind. It doesn't seem, and even looking like the jungle has reclaimed much of this, even like to the edge of the ravine / ditch / gulch.
Okay.
So
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Even if it was now, if you want to go take perhaps a closer look around the entire thing, you could of course do that for a more in-depth look.
Yeah, I think I'd probably do that.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check with just average check. 2 purples. And if you want to take your time, you can of course add 2 boost dice if you're not in any rush.
Yeah, no. Happy to.
Oh, terrific.
All
2
right.
successes. So I'll come back to you as you begin your investigation. But Shiv, Samson, please.
Samson, a word, please.
Sure.
Yes, right there, Noel.
kinda-
Yes, 6 centimeters. Yes, good. Nothing there. On to the next
Leaning
one.
close to Samson. I'll lean in close to Samson. Samson, I've noticed your respect for the natural world and the artifacts here. I can't help but feel like the good doctor is lying to us. Of course, discovering the remains of ancient civilizations in any context is a great discovery, but he seems a little too excited about pottery and primitive tools. It is my belief that he knows that something is supposed to be here, and he is looking for a specific thing.
If he knows that there is something here, he has taken us with him. It's probably in our... I am trying so hard not to just
steal your accent, bro. Like it just wants to roll off my tongue. The allowing him to search while we are here, he may find something, like you say, something that maybe he wants to keep, but it's up to us to make sure that the right things are done with it. So if we were to deny him now, he will just come back on his own with his own people. So we cannot turn from here, but I do share your concern. Am I frozen?
No, I think he is.
No. Oh.
You look like such an intent listener.
This dude's bought in, bro. Look at him.
Dude, he's locked
processing.
in, dude. This can't be happening, dude.
Let's check Facebook.
No! He's back.
He's alive.
My fucking phone died.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the best case scenario, actually.
Yeah.
What was the last thing you heard?
If he knows that there's a specific thing, and that was it.
Oh shit. All right. If he knows there is some specific thing here, and he finds it while we were here, you know, it takes us to help him get it. It is up to us to make sure he doesn't do anything wrong with it. It's best that we're here now and allow him to go through with his discovery so that we can be the authority over it. If not, he will just come back with people that agree with him and they will take whatever they want.
I agree. I do
share your concern. I definitely understand. He seems an ambitious type, but it does take ambitious types to discover things.
I suppose you're right. I'm also worried that he may have not been upfront about the equipment he brought. I'm worried when he finds what he wants, he will turn on us in some way.
Well, there is one of him, and I'm going to look at the bird on my shoulder. 5 of us.
But surely he would not walk confidently into a confrontation with all 5 of us without some assurances.
Which is why I feel confident that him being here alone means whatever we find, he will be happy with just some photographs.
Very well.
All right, who's pitching in on the grunt work?
Samson's a counselor.
I would help, but I'm scouring the grounds.
Oh yes, actually, let me get first to you, Jeff. Let's do that first on your perception check. So, Jeff, it's the gulch is about a kilometer long. So you walk up the right or walk along the right side of it. Wits about you, so no extra predators drop out on you from any trees or anything like that. You're walking, looking into like the edge of the jungle, kind of even pulling back some of the overgrowth at points, looking for perhaps what might be the foundation of maybe an old wooden building, or a stone foundation for perhaps a more permanent sort of structure. And anytime you think that you might see something that falls into that, you pull it back and there's just more nature. So you continue all the way down until where this little retention pond has sort of began forming. On the edge of it, the stream stops, and the gulch itself just kind of ends So where it has been carved in that sort of V shape in the ground, it just sort of stops all of a sudden. Like it doesn't taper off or anything like that. There's just this big mound of vines and earth. And now probably a little pond that might be 3 foot deep that this stream has sort of collected into. It doesn't seem like a natural water source flows down here, maybe just runoff from somewhere else, from a more recent, maybe heavy rain.
Okay.
Little frogs croaking and things like that in the little pond.
Can I see like down into the bottom of the pond?
Yeah, it's not exactly murky, and there's nothing's really corroding anything. But it does seem like you have like the weeds and the grass that are growing everywhere else in the bottom of this. So perhaps the water is not there frequently enough to turn it in or to kill it off or keep it from not getting sun or anything like that. So
yeah, maybe I would check and see like upstream where the source of that water is. I don't remember it raining recently.
Yeah, so even that, like whenever you guys were walking in, it seems to perhaps thinking back and maybe backtracking, like a little maybe underground cistern or something like that. It doesn't seem that there's any other natural source that would be easy enough to get to.
Okay.
And let's see, you had 2 successes. So one other. Do you climb on top of the little hill at the end of it? Okay,
yeah,
so
check it out.
Walking up there, you're just, looking around, still moving perhaps with your boot or dropping down to a knee and moving some overgrowth and things like that. With that second success, you move a little patch of vines, and it is heavy. And, surprisingly so whenever you go to pick it up. So you sort of try to pull it free of the tangle of the other weeds. And it is a piece of metal, well rusted.
Can I decipher what it might be? Does it look like it might have been a part of a tool?
Well, go ahead. This is going to be tough, but go ahead and give me a education check. It is going to be, at this rate, I'm going to say 1 red and probably 4 purples.
Okay. Oh, good. This is my strong suit here anyway. And why not?
Of course. Well, hey, I want to give you the chance. You knew so much about the doctor, so maybe you're a secret knowledge haver.
Oh,
5 failures, 2 advantages.
I keep the secret knowledge even from my own self.
That's right. Then you have it perfectly gated away. But so 2 advantages. It is so rusted. Like even now, like one of the ends, whenever you grab it and pull it free as you're investigating, it totally crumbles away into rust, like in your hand. So you have to be a little bit careful with it.
And I'd probably set it down too.
Yeah. So in setting it down,
try and preserve it so I don't get yelled at by the doctor.
2 advantages. It has to be old. And maybe certainly there's, with the other advantage there, it probably didn't just get dropped here,
Okay. Was it by itself?
As well, whenever you go to dig some more, it seems like this is the only thing relatively apparent. But at one point in time, as you're searching through this tangle of vine, you certainly see or find what you think it was probably connected to, which is another, like the same little width, same little width metal rod sort of sticking up out of the ground. That was covered by probably almost a foot of growth of vines and grass and things like that. Like finding a stake in your yard.
Does that look like it would be equally likely to fall apart if I touched it?
Unsure. It does look like the top that is visible is rusted, but perhaps not so much as it was covered.
I would cautiously reach out and touch it. If I start to feel any crumbling,
Of
I would
course.
just leave it
Of course. So-
in the ground.
Touching it is definitely metal, definitely the same material as the rod that you had that had fallen off.
I try and pull it out from the ground.
Okay, well, no check for this one. This sucker is not moving.
Okay.
It is anchored immensely into the ground, and you're a strong guy.
Yeah.
You even you're like, oh, okay, wow. So you like push into move some dirt out of the way, dig deeper into it, find a better part of the handhold, and really pull on it. It ain't moving.
Okay.
It doesn't even budge.
Well, then I would probably find a little stick and tie a piece of cloth around it, mark where it was, and I'll make my way back to the camp.
So even there, you just look back up in a straight line, and a mile down the road, you can see the doctor has swapped onto the shovel while Noel overwatches, and they're digging little meter by meter swatches out of the grass. So you'll make your way back over. Whew, this is back-breaking labor. Samson, would you like your turn? I think I need some water.
Samson will just grab the shovel.
Great. 6 centimeters. Precise.
Hey, Doc, I hate to steal your thunder, but I think I may have made my first archaeological discovery.
Well, we are certainly at an archaeological site. So, that would be rather exciting. Nonetheless, what have you found, my boy?
A rod. A metal rod sticking out of the ground.
Out of the ground. Perhaps
I've never seen anything like it before.
Was it more tubular in shape?
Rod would be the best way to describe it. It wasn't hollow. It was firmly planted. I really yanked on it quite hard,
Well,
and it didn't go anywhere.
I'm glad it didn't break.
Well, one thing did break, but that wasn't my fault. I just picked it up, and it fell apart.
Okay. It was broken before you found it. It was in pieces before you got a hold of it.
When I watched the Science Channel, I saw
The correct answer is yes.
the
it was
act of
like that when
observing
you
it
found
caused it to break. Yeah, you know.
Of course, yes. Very good. Well, let's put a stop to this for the moment. Bring the shovel, Samson. I will perhaps grab the laser cutting device. Onwards, up to the hill.
Okay.
He
it
grabs a
with
beam drill from his pack that is slung over his shoulder. It's about the size of a chainsaw.
Jeez.
So, Starbloom, I did just want to confirm, whenever we do the writing and announcement of this discovery, I should be listed as the prime discoverer on this. Is that correct?
Well, it depends on what you have found and what the sources are, but for this part, sure.
Awesome.
But this is probably a flagpole for their agricultural section in which they were able to find it. I
What
think
if it's an ancient
perhaps
city? I think it's the top of an ancient city.
top of an ancient city. I think I would have picked that up on my scanners.
You never know.
Perhaps a city only 1 kilometer in length, in one channel. Perhaps a bit strange.
Ancient farming village, perhaps.
You never know. Could be.
I'll name it.
I'm sure it has a name, but we must discover it first. But you are right. I believe this will be Starbloomville to begin.
We'll work on it.
Certainly. And you guys walk up the end of the hill. It's just, wow! Oh, this flag. It seems like it was placed here just today. I wonder how it has withheld the elements so well. Oh, Jeff, you placed this here, didn't you?
I did. That's actually the robe I bought
Rule
from
number 7 broken. You can never add anything to the site. You must only remove. Please take this. It would be easy enough to find without it. That's why it's hollow
Sorry
tape.
about that.
It's not real. It's a light. Now, that's okay. You're an amateur. Everyone learns. It's not. We'll simply omit this from the record. But yes, this is in fact a rod. Your descriptor was
Give it a tug.
quite accurate.
Trying to unearth it.
That's really in there. No.
That's what I said.
Do you have any perhaps magnetic tendencies?
I've been known to.
Oh, perhaps you can magnetically affect this unknown metal rod. Move it from the hill.
Well, I shall try.
Mr. Jacob,
Yes,
I hate to do this to you, but I need to turn my camera off.
that's okay. Go ahead.
All right. And I will not be watching you guys either.
It's okay. No worries.
So y'all can flip me off if you want.
Okay.
Never.
Nobody did it.
Nope, not one.
While I was still going through and disabling the videos. So.
Damn.
It's better to know that we didn't lie to you. But yes, Noel, what would you like to do?
I mean, I was either gonna just try to yank it, but with the magnetics, I assume there's some kind of magnets that keep the part of the crab arm on.
Sure.
I'll snap it off and try to, like, put that pole of the magnet next to it.
Sure. Well, I will let you know that will work. Like, you will get a solid connection. The rust doesn't really help that much, but you can get it onto some of the side that's just a little bit dirty. Wipe it off a little bit. Solid connection. It's Star Wars, man. This sucker is not moving. It is connected to something somewhere under the ground. Unless it breaks off like the other piece, it ain't coming out.
Well, seems to be sufficiently anchored. Dr. Starbloom, do you have any kind of maybe like a seismic scanner to where we could see beneath the earth without digging it?
Yes, I think my rudimentary scanner should, with a more targeted lens, be able to focus on the immediate surroundings. Let me go grab it. He'll leave the little beam drill with you guys. We'll go grab his scanner gear. Takes him a couple minutes and return. He'll set it up. He'll go ahead and make a little computers check for us here. Oh, well, that interference is back again. But even just making it out through the lines, focusing it in on the surrounding 10-meter radius, It appears, as best as I can make out, that this is a cross of some kind. Perhaps 20 meters long. So it's deep down in there. If, of course, the rest of the top hasn't fallen off of some kind. Yes, do you think that has any symbology of any kind to these people? It's a strong symbol. 2 bisecting lines, 4 90-degree angles.
Not that I'm aware of.
Still not sure what bisector means.
Ooh, you are right. A cross would be a bisector. A line that bisects another. Perhaps the Gree are talking about this side. Their language may have started here. In this very
That is certainly a theory, Doctor.
And perhaps all the other planets and things and places and history of where they are from has just been alluding to their true starting point. which is right beneath our feet.
This is quite an ambitious.
Get the
assumption.
shovel! We must dig down 20 meters.
Does that mean that
20
I just
meters.
discovered the origin of entire species, Starbloom?
Maybe.
I do believe
Maybe.
that.
Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but maybe. Maybe. Might have found the origination of the term bisector for them. Yes. Just as important.
Wow. I mean, that's pretty
hate
big,
this
right? I
fucking
mean,
guy.
I think I'm big time.
Maybe.
Quite an achievement, Jeff.
Maybe.
Thank you. Thank you, Noel.
Maybe. 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 Anyways. Perhaps we can use the drill as well. Samson, would you like to use the drill?
For sure.
Okay. Well, very well. Go ahead and just give me a Samson. Give me an athletics check. No, give me an athletics check.
Athletics check.
Average checks for both of you.
Did I throw a yellow in athletics, or am I just too green?
Let me check for you.
I believe I'm just too green.
You have a yellow and a green. Go.
Yellow and a
Oh, that's
green
good.
and a setback removal.
Hook me up, cousin.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, my PC is shot. I'm a phone gamer.
Dang.
No, dude.
2 successes. So both of you guys succeed. You're effectively using the beam drill to cut sod squares, and then those using his crab arm to remove them, Minecraft style, piece by piece. But
Put 'em in
yes,
your pocket, Nick.
about 5, maybe 4 meters down, you come across the crossbar of this thing. And lo and behold, it is indeed seems to be a cross. You do notice that there are some little loops on. So, like if the cross is like this, there's some loops on the horizontal bar on the top that seem to maybe have held like a cable or something like that at one point in time. There is no cable now, but it's a little loop on both ends on the top of it. So not on like the edge, but if the bar is here, it's on like the top of it like this. How interesting. Perhaps they used the loop to run a cable through because they're encephalopods. They have many arms. To restrain all of their arms for a punishment of an evildoer of their kind.
You just wildly speculate.
Yeah,
Someone has to do it. Someone has to do it. You have to have an idea to know what is wrong and right.
I guess you're right.
Until more information is forthcoming, there's no reason not to guess.
This is just a cephalopod BDSM site, then.
It could be. It could be. I doubt it, but
I think.
perhaps.
I think I'll give you the credit for this discovery, then.
And I would gladly take it, my friend.
Doctor, do you think that when someone is put on these crosses, you say, they come back in 3 days?
That's ridiculous. Perhaps it was a timely restraint measure. Perhaps it was not a fatalistic thing. I'm unsure. I think that a cross would, for an encephalopod, would perhaps have 4 beams per side. But
I mean, could this be some sort of like frame or structure?
it could, perhaps, maybe it is. Perhaps it is the frame of a building that is all that remains of one. But for this amount of growth and vegetation have come over it, it must have been here thousands of years, easily.
Is there any check I can do to see what kind of material this is made out of?
Yes. And actually, I would say it's probably just an education check or like a lore check. Either one of those, I think, is probably fine.
Difficulty?
Really, you're a droid, man. Give me an average check. I think average check is fine. One success. Beautiful. Okay, so, Noel, the longer you look at this stuff, you know that it is galvanized first and foremost. It is in good condition. You know that this is some sort of durasteel of some kind. It's certainly not a recent refinery type. But you know that it was galvanized and it was coated with something, and it clicks for you. The reason that this stuff is in such good shape is that a little bit of the coating that protects it from 0G is still in place around it. It has not eroded away yet.
A coating commonly used in starships?
Indeed.
I share
So
that.
it was a ship.
A ship, village, BDSM place.
Well, let's not get carried away. Perhaps they were on a traveling vessel and it landed here. And like many pilgrims on planets, whenever they made it to their final destination, they had nothing to build with but what they arrived on. So perhaps they deconstructed their vessel and constructed this site instead.
That's an idea. But where's the rest of the ship then? And how come the thing that I picked up crumbled? Because if it was a part of the ship, then shouldn't it have been coated just the same?
Well, perhaps it broke off, and then the interior of it was exposed and allowed to rust.
Oh, maybe so.
I know that one for a fact.
Maybe so. Okay. Well, where would we expect to look for the rest of this stuff? Can you use that scanner to see if anything else is underground?
Sure, let me try again. Now that we've removed more dirt, I'm sure it will be easier.
Maybe you could attach it to a stick and just kind of wave it like this until it...
Don't be a fool. It must be stabilized. Well, my friends, I have good news. We are on top of the anomaly.
Wow.
I think the rest of the village, you were right, has been built directly beneath our feet and overgrown over quite some time.
Like vertically?
Well, it seems to go to the edge of this mound.
That's a very small village.
200 meters or so to be precise. Maybe less, maybe 190.
That's only a few houses.
Maybe. Or maybe one long one. All.
You sure it wouldn't just be the ship?
No. Of course not.
Well, how do we get down there?
My dear boy, we dig. Obviously. No! Grab the shovel! Samson,
just like to
fire up the
say.
beam drill!
I mean, perhaps it's worth, just a short trip into the ravine first before we commit to digging hundreds of meters potentially.
Oh, well, if this is... This must still be connected to something. The cross, I doubt, is 200 meters tall. We must be getting close to the bottom now that we've found the crossbar. Let's give it 10 more meters down, and then perhaps we can take a sidewards angle from inside the ravine.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you.
I'm glad I ain't on the show. Yeah.
But maybe we should use that laser drill.
For what? Be careful with that. Do not bisect the cross with the beam drill. It will slice it right in half.
maybe not.
Bisector.
Maybe not.
Well, you guys continue to dig. Lo and behold, now, give it about 10 more meters. This thing is connected to something the same material, and you find it in a large base plate. And you have to do a little scaffolding and things like that. You can't just dig straight down like Minecraft. But you do work yourself down in a sort of a triangular situation. And I said meters, I meant feet, by the way, not 30 feet. 10 feet down. Nice. My bad. 10 feet down. That would be obscene.
That's like Star Wars, dude.
Yes, about 10 foot down. You strike home. It is Durasteel plate. And you test the sides of it, knoll down on the bottom with the shovel, like you dig a little bit more out, ping it down. Seems to be metal the whole way across, as far as you can tell.
Well, Dr. Starbloom, I just had an idea.
Yes.
Now, this may not be the Coruscant University way of doing it, but we could either dig through, or we could just try to puncture through the top of this and drop right into it.
Well, I think the boy has a great idea. What do you find convocation members think? The beam drill will make short work of that hatch, no doubt.
Well,
If
yeah,
it is a building, we can go right into it.
Yeah, as long as it wouldn't really compromise the archaeological value of the site, I think that's a great idea.
Well,
Isn't the whole purpose to preserve things as they were? Not to break them?
Well,
this
this
would
would
just be removing a piece, not breaking it.
you can always put the piece back in, right?
Think about it this way, it's just another door.
But it will never be the same.
Things change all the time. We've changed since we began our expedition together. Now we're bonded through discovery.
And I'm a junior archaeologist.
Jeff's a junior archaeologist.
I just hope not to send out the ripple that comes back as a wave. This place is special.
I think
Well,
Samson might
perhaps
be
you
onto
should.
something.
Oh, very well.
I would hate to impugn
Perhaps-
my first archaeological discovery with
Oh my goodness gracious!
inordinate tactics.
You find some young upstarts that are chomping at the bit, and all they want to do is follow the rules. God, Maker, it's disgusting. But of course, commune with the ship or whatever you may do, and tell me what you decide to do, and we'll do it. Fine.
I don't think we need to
My
commune
name's staying
with...
on the header.
All right.
Talk to the force of the thing, and we'll go on. I'll climb that. And he'll climb, pull himself out of the hole, the shaft that you guys dug down, back up to the top of the hill mound.
You know, they mentioned this, Samson, in the documentary, disdain for societal norms. He hates it. He just can't go along with what he's supposed to do. I don't know where it comes from.
Oh shit. Any seekers in chat? Any? I mean,
Not I.
I could call.
Always a
Anchor.
great time for an unskilled force usage, man. With a discipline check.
Let's go, dude. I am all about that. I could give you some flavor, I guess. Crisscross applesauce on the ground. Samson's gonna fully envelop himself in the cloak and try to feel, see, seek, hear, discern.
Very good. Very good. 1, with your force die as well. So 2 purples for you. Would you like to upgrade your check?
Yes, please.
I'll spend your point. There you are. Terrific. 3 successes, 1 advantages, 2 light side pips. So, Samson, crisscross applesauce, reaching out with force, trying to connect to this thing, this place beneath you with its story. You can feel it. The light side of force, it flows through you. It's an easy connection. So you reach down, touch it, and you feel the immense history connected with it. However, I'm going to flip this little dark side point right here. You are connected with it. However, as you are tracing it in your mind's eye, you are finding the disturbance of the natural order of things where this thing has come to rest as it is revealed. You get like the horror movie image splicing jump changes of this thing in a fireball rocketing out of the sky, out of low orbit, and crash landing here. And that's super unseated, super changed in between its final resting place, with it right below your feet. However, you find yourself short of breath and gasping as your eyes shoot open, and the last image that you saw is the gaping maw of the same kind of structure where the detonguing of the Taral Darafon happens, half buried in the desert, shares a striking semblance to the half-buried location, or fully buried location, that you are resting upon now. It is a starship, and it is an old one.
Hell yeah.
And that's where we'll leave off for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 6 of Sunstriders Phase 3. I think we'll be back next week, so tune in. Found a discovery. Found some things with some ties to some people. Find out more next week. You have to be here for it. We will be. We love you. Goodbye.